Good evening, everybody. This is Butch Popeye Moss with Texas Biker Radio, Sons of Liberty Riders MC. Now, we have another interesting profiling video for you to see. Pay close attention to what this steroid-ridden DPS officer has to say and what he did on the ticket. It's really important. Keep in mind, the rider in this case had nothing on that identified himself as a bandito prospect. Keep that in mind. Also, let us point out, it's not against the law to be upset when you feel you're being singled out and asked questions. Let's watch and then have further comment after we watch this video together. Here we go.
There you go. As I mentioned, citation for your speed, your signature right here saying you did receive this. It's not admission of guilt, just promise content.
I can read.
Judged by the 26th of this month.
So how do you deduce that?
How do I deduce what?
That doesn't mean I'm a prospect for the Banditos Motorcycle Club.
Well, it's on your jacket.
No, it's not.
It's my opinion.
Well, your opinion sucks.
You know, that's your opinion.
Absolutely.
We both have our opinions, don't we?
Yeah. Sure you didn't tag that car that was in front of me?
I'm positive.
You sure? We're gonna find out.
Yep.
What kind of freaking system do you use? Use a radar or a laser?
Sign your citation. We can talk about that.
We will. And if it hasn't been calibrated together, I'll beat this and you know it.
It's been calibrated several times today.
But we'll find out.
We will.
You're a jerk.
Thank you, sir. You dropped my pen on your motorcycle.
Sorry about that.
It's not my motorcycle. The ticket number is right there. DeKalbCountyTexas.com. Pay it online, or you can go to there in person. Any questions, sir? You have a safe day.
That was interesting, wasn't it? Remember, the rider asked what made the officer assume he was a bandito prospect, since he wasn't wearing anything that identified him as a prospect. I mean, the reason he asked the question was because it was written on the judge's copy of the ticket. We understand this may have already been scrubbed since it was questioned. This isn't the first time these tricks have been used, but this officer didn't even have sense enough to use code as they were doing in Florida. Have a look at this next video clip. See what we mean.
Tonight, officers pulling over South Florida drivers, giving them tickets. But those tickets have a secret signal that may drive you mad. It's a 7 News exclusive investigation. Hello again, everyone. It's tonight's top story.
A 7 News investigation exposing an unfair practice that is taking place every day in traffic court. Investigative reporter Carmel Cafaro has discovered officers are having secret ticket talk with judges, and it could affect your case.
It's the point no motorist wants to see. But when an officer pulls you over, there could be something extra written on the ticket that until now the public has never seen. 7 News has discovered drawings like these on the back of some traffic tickets issued in Broward County. We're told officers draw a smiley face for a good attitude, a frowning face for a bad attitude, and if an officer thinks you're a real jerk, he might draw this.
To the court, that, and to him, that means flaming A.
The people that come into court with those notes on the back of the ticket have no idea that that accusation's been made.
This is an original ticket, and this is the front of the ticket, and that's what you get. But attached to that, although not separated here, is the other part of the ticket, which you don't see. That part of the ticket contains the drawings. It can also include additional notes detailing the officer's version of what happened, and that is what is sent to the judge or magistrate.
I'm going to treat everybody fairly.
Problem is, when a motorist goes to court, he or she has no idea the magistrate has that extra information.
I came off Commercial Boulevard
and I made a U-turn. I said,
Sharonda Barker decided to fight her ticket in court. She even brought in pictures to try to prove she did not make an improper turn.
I feel that the state has met its burden of proof.
She lost her case. She had no idea the magistrate had this, a copy of her ticket with a frowning face, until I showed it to her.
Did you have a bad attitude?
no bad attitude at all.
But don't you think, looking at this, the judge might have thought otherwise?
Exactly.
You think it's unfair?
It's unfair. Absolutely unfair.
Your Honor, could I have the ticket in the court file, please?
Ticket attorney Mark Gold challenged the practice after we asked him about this ticket issued to one of his clients for running a red light. On the back, a frowning face. BSO Deputy Mark Schaefer wrote the ticket.
And what does a smiley face or an unhappy face mean?
No problems, non-combative, just pleasant.
A smiley face and an unhappy face means?
Somebody wouldn't have to get their ticket.
Gold asked the magistrate to dismiss the case based on improper communication.
Now, how can a judge be impartial if they've already heard one side of the story and they heard that the officer said this person was uncooperative or had a bad attitude?
The magistrate wouldn't drop the case, but decided to hold off on making a ruling.
I'm going to do further research on that issue and then come to a decision.
Nova Southeastern ethics professor Bob Jarvis didn't have to research the issue. He says any first-year law student could tell you this practice is wrong.
So how is this going on every day in Broward County courts?
I frankly don't have an answer for you. It is shocking to me and very surprising.
Even Chief Judge Victor Tobin was surprised when we told him about the practice.
It's not good. We shouldn't be doing it.
As a result, Judge Tobin says in the future, officers cannot put faces on tickets, and they will have to keep their notes separate from the tickets so the court doesn't see them.
It will not continue, in my opinion, as it is now, because I'm going to tell them don't do it.
As for the tickets currently making their way through the courts, the chief judge says he'll make sure defendants know if there's ticket talk on their citations. Carmel Cafaro, 7 News.
7 News checked tickets in Miami-Dade County. It appears both drivers and the courts get the same ticket.
Now, is this kind of practice going on in Texas and throughout the nation? I mean, we have no doubt that it is. I mean, judges, prosecutors, and law enforcement are thicker than thieves. They will cheat. They will collude against you. It's so important that you get video for your protection. Check and recheck the citations and the paperwork issued to you at a traffic stop or any other kind of stop when you're engaged with law enforcement. I mean, it still doesn't prevent them from making a comment to pass on to the judge or prosecutor back in their car or whatever. Just be vigilant and seek body cam videos and stay calm. Stay calm above all. With that, everybody, I hope this was informative for you. And, ride safe. Do your due diligence when it comes to these profiling stops. With that, everybody, ride safe.